Last night, they did a town hall on News Nation. The hosts were Chris Cuomo, whose show I was recently on, Bill O'Reilly, the disgraced Fox News host, and Stephen A. Smith, who typically comments on sports but has been dabbling more and more in politics. Trump called into this fiasco, and he was asked about Harvard. And Trump starts talking about Harlem and says he got a high black.
Last night, in a chaotic town hall, Trump stumbled through a confused rant that left viewers reeling. With hosts like Chris Cuomo and Bill O'Reilly, the stakes were high. Trump claimed a very high black vote, confusing Harlem with Harvard. But what lies beneath this baffling rhetoric? Are we witnessing the manipulation of truth by those in power?
Vote. He doesn't mean he's not saying that black people had to have been high to vote for him. What he's saying is he got a lot of the black vote. He seems not to even have any idea what's going on.
Mr. President, thank you for your time. It's interesting that you brought up Harvard, because when people think about Harvard, what they're basically talking about is they're asking, what do you say to those who view your actions as an attack on academic freedom rather than a defense of fairness? What do you say to that?
Well, I say this: we had riots in Harlem, in Harlem, and frankly, if you look at what's gone on, and people from Harlem went up and they protested, Stephen, and they protested very strongly against Harvard. They happened to be on my side. You know, I got a very high black vote.
This is a distraction. Trump's claims are designed to sidestep accountability. He twists data to paint a false narrative, manipulating public perception to serve his agenda. This is how elites control the narrative, by reshaping facts to fit their desires.
You know that. Very, very high black.
The blacks had to be high as a kite to vote for me because it didn't make any sense otherwise.
Vote. It was a very great compliment to me. I did criminal justice reform. I did opportunity zones for one of the greatest economic deals ever.
This is a trick. By highlighting his so-called achievements, Trump attempts to distract from the systemic issues still plaguing communities. It's a classic elite move, flaunting superficial success while ignoring the deeper problems at play. We must not fall for this smoke and mirrors act.
For the black and Hispanic community, I got tremendous. They agree with what I'm doing with respect to Harvard. Harvard gets 4 or 5.
Mr. President.
This is nutty stuff. There were riots in Harlem. Sir, can you weigh in on taking away academic freedom from Harlem?
This is a power play. Trump's comments about riots signal a deeper agenda, using chaos to justify authoritarian measures. By conflating social unrest with academic freedom, he diverts attention from the real issues. This is elite manipulation at its finest, orchestrating fear to consolidate power.
Harvard. Well, listen, there were riots in Harlem. People were protesting in Harlem, and I got a very high black vote. This is roughly how the entire thing went.
What we witnessed last night is more than just a confusing rant. It's a calculated strategy by the elite to manipulate the narrative and control public opinion. As they twist the truth, we must remain vigilant. What do you think about Trump's claims? Are we being misled? Comment below.